Hello, Senator.
Hello there, intelligence overseer.
Should I have... Hello! I have a very important
Doing
question.
today?
Very important.
Please do.
Very important. Do you think I need a droid?
I think a droid could be a good addition, you know?
I accept. You are now my droid. I will pay you. How about this?
One moment.
What are you calling your droid then?
Is it?
Gonna call him.
What? What? Go check this RI. You can come with me now. Yeah, let's go.
Hello, friends. Are you here about the damn lat that just took off?
Hello there, Senator
Potentially.
Ascot.
I'm here about some
Hello?
communications which you have been receiving.
Today.
I believe we need to have a discussion.
Discussion? I can do that. What discussion can we have? We can do it out here in the open if that's fine.
Please come to the intelligence center. In a rush? Well, it's a shame, really. We'll have to be pulling you aside. You can leave your men to their duties. Okay.
Shit.
Lieutenant, you may continue with your
shit,
duties.
you
However,
fucked
you will
up.
be called
You
over
fucked up.
in good time.
You done fucked up.
Damn!
What did he do?
All right,
You done
Covert
fucked
Ops,
up.
please go ahead and take them to
Hey, George,
intelligence
let's
center.
go.
What did he just do?
And you done fucked up. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. We need to put a bench in here.
Yep. Why is the pet droid in here?
Me, he's with me.
Well then, I believe we're going to
Wow.
get into that. Lieutenant Colonel, I am led to believe that you have been making multiple communications which have raised the alarm. CSM. Well, that is not what your identifying factors would say on your communication device. A shame, really. Because now you've admitted to imposing as somebody else. And how did you pick that up? Sticky fingers, perhaps?
It is fine.
So you managed to pick up the... If you do not know SM, as you claim to be, that is a major crime. And a breach of security of the highest degree. Either way, you're here now, with us. And there is no escape. Let me get into my questions. Do not try and fool me, Lieutenant Colonel. The longer you try and play this charade, will go ahead and lead to more suffering. As you may or may not know, being a clone, you are the property of the Republic. You do not retain any rights, nor any sort of freedom of speech, freedom of movement, any sort of cultural rights. You are but property. For us humans, well, we can treat you however we'd like. As property. I have to make this clear, as some clones are not aware and they begin trying to throw out all sorts of legal jargon, which is a shame. Glad you understand your predicament. So then, can you please go ahead and tell me, Lieutenant Colonel, about your communications and contact to Lieutenant Broadside? I will not stand for some sort of mockery. You'll
Directive
answer the
Intelligence,
questions and you will answer them concisely. And what of recent communications with them? And these claims were not brought to base authorities? Instead, communicated in some clandestine network which you've established? You do have base authorities such as the shock troopers which could intervene. Base authorities doesn't just extend to the branch of Republic operations and applies to all those which would be enforcing the law and legislation here on our lovely base on Felucia. I believe that your attempts at communication with other sectors and with other battalions may be encouraging. I see. Well, maybe that says more about your regiment than anyone else. So what is the intent of this communication you made? What were your goals? Lay them out plainly to me, otherwise I will have to extract them. I can say for both myself and you there. What is happening? Now that is a very broad term. You're going to have to go ahead and make this more clear for me.